Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Businesses are getting back to normal, and I'm still going to continue doing this project. So welcome back to an episode of Locals Only DIY Cocktails. Today I'm actually going to be joined, after I make my drink, by a couple of local business owners, Cheston Brumell, who owns Brumelli's Pizza, and then Jared DeVincent, who owns On the Fly Outfitters. And they're going to be showing you how to make a couple of their favorite rum drinks. So once I'm done with here, we'll pass the video feed on to Cheston and then on to Jared. So I'm going to be making the HippopotaMaiTai. Now, once again, it's something else you can find at the Trader Sam's bar inside the Polynesian Hotel at Disney, which is unfortunately closed. So I'm going to start off, so I'm using the Plantation Dark, and then I'm also using, it calls for another rum, which is a white rum, but I'm actually changing it up a little bit. I'm using the Cutwater Bali High. So we're going to be using that. So it's got lime juice, it's got orgeat, which is the flour, or not flour, but the almond liqueur or almond syrup. So it's got a little sweet, little almond flavor, a little bit of orange curacao, and some agave nectar. So I'm going to pour all those. So once again, got your shaker. So you're going to ounce of lime juice. I've got everything poured out ahead of time, so I'm not like knocking bottles over and stuff. Then we're going to go to about about a half ounce of agave nectar. So then next up, we've got the orgeat, almond syrup, then we've got the orange curacao. So half ounces of these going in, and then we'll put in our rum. So there we've got the Plantation Aged, and then the Cutwater Bali High, which is Cutwater Bali High. If you don't know that one, that is a pineapple coconut rum, an aged pineapple coconut rum. And I've done reviews on both of these on the Locals Only page, so you can scroll down, check them out. And go from there. So anyway, once you get those in, lime juice, agave nectar, orgeat, blue curacao, dark rum, and another rum of your choice, basically 2 ounces of rum. Add your ice to your shaker and shake it up. All right, now once you've got it all shaken up, you're gonna grab your strainer, lay it on top of your shaker. We're gonna pour it on top, and we're gonna fill it once again to the brim with crushed ice inside your vessel. Now this is the official HippopotaMaiTai mug from Trader Sam's. Then once we've got it all in there poured up, you just garnish it. So I'm just doing a little bit of simple lime with our little zombie toothpick and a palm tree parasol. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a HippopotaMaiTai. Pretty easy stuff to make if you like rum, which we do. So hope you can make these at home. We're gonna just keep posting these each week, and hopefully we'll see what happens. So keep following us, Locals Only Glencoe. We'll keep posting stuff to do around town, places to eat, places to drink, even locally owned businesses out of town. We'll keep posting stuff about that. So follow us. And now I'm going to pass the buck on to Cheston Brumell at his place. He's going to show you his cocktail, and then Jared will be showing you his, and then that'll be it. Thanks.
What's up, guys? This is Cheston Brumell from Brumelli Boys Pizzeria, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of my new favorite drinks, rum old fashioned. The rum we're going to be using today is a Plantation pineapple rum. This was at the suggestion of one of my buddies that would be the kind of guy to make such a suggestion. Other ingredients we're going to be using are the bitters, a little bit of simple syrup, and a couple orange peels here. So, I like to start first with the rum. So, we're going to use about 2 ounces, which will be about right there. The next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take one of my orange peels. I'm going to squeeze it a little just to get some of the zest out. Put it down in the rum there. Give it a couple tamps, just to make sure I get some good flavor out of there. Then go ahead and throw some ice in there, and something like that. If you've got a big fancy ice cube, that would be better. I don't. Next thing I'm going to do is go for my simple syrup. I'm going to use roughly about a half ounce. I'm actually going to use a little less, maybe closer to a quarter, just my personal preference. Then we're going to hit it with some bitters. Again, personal preference as to what you want. I'm going to do about 4 for me. That's kind of what I like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe an extra in there. Then, the last part. Thank my buddy Gary for this one. Take our second orange peel. Take a lighter. I'm going to singe the bottom of this thing for a second. Just till it gets a little burnt. A lot of citrus, a little smoky. That looks good right there. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it and rub it around the edge of this glass here. Just icing the cake for it, really. That orange peel will go right back down in there. Taste test. That'll do. Rum old fashioned, guys. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Jared from On the Fly Outfitters. I was challenged by my buddy Gary Moore and Cheston Vermel to come up with my own favorite cocktail recipe. I didn't come up with the recipe. It originated in British Virgin Islands. It's one of my favorite rum drinks. It's called the Painkiller. And when I've enjoyed it ever since I visited the Soggy Dollar Bar on a sailing trip down in the BVIs. And it's a real easy drink to make. So to get started, this is all you need. You need some orange juice, pineapple juice, coconut milk. You can just get a can of coconut milk. You'll need nutmeg to garnish the top, and a little bit of some cut pineapple, fresh cut pineapple to garnish the drink as well is very helpful. And your favorite rum. Now this drink originated with a rum called Pusser's rum in BVI. It's a true sailor's rum, strong rum. I wouldn't say it's a sipping rum, but that's why they call this the Painkiller. I don't have Pusser's rum, so I have my next best thing. I have Frigate Reserve rum from our friends at Frigate Reserve. And let's get started. So you're gonna need a shaker filled with ice and a jigger to measure out each ingredient. I already have this filled with ice, so all we need to do is measure out 4 ounces. That's 2 2-ounce pours of pineapple juice. Try to keep that as neat as possible. And then we're going to do 1 ounce of orange juice and 1 ounce of coconut. Okay, and then we're going to add 2 ounces of rum. I mean, you can make it 4 if you'd like. I personally like to start with 2 and then maybe top it off. That's our 2 ounces of rum. This part's simple. Put the lid back on and just shake it up. Get everything nice and cold. The more vigorously you can shake this, the colder it will get. And then we're gonna pour this over our Rep Your Water rocks glass. Traditionally, you wanna do it with a hurricane glass, but I tend to be drinking most of my drinks out of a rocks glass lately, so that's what we have here. And then we're just gonna garnish it with a pineapple and a little bit of nutmeg. Just a dash on top is traditional. And there you have it. This is the Painkiller. Cheers.